Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. On behalf of the kindergarten teams, Mrs. Compo, Mrs. Cameron, Mrs. Fairley, and myself, Mrs. Jameson, we want to welcome everyone here today. We have a few special welcomes. Mrs. Close is not here at the moment. We have Mr. Dowling here, our Vice Principal. We have, and with us also today is Ms. Corcoran, who joined us while Mrs. Fairley was doing jury duty, so welcome back, Ms. Corcoran. We have Mrs. Thurlby, our kindergarten helper EA. We also have Mr. Dunn, our Bay Ridge famous musician, who will be playing guitar while we sing our songs today. In addition to welcoming these people and thanking them for coming, we'd also like to thank, a huge thank you to our setup and cleanup crew, who were also here very late last night for our grade 8 graduation. So to Mrs. Close, Mr. Dowling, Ms. Gee, Ms. Rake, and Mr. Chase, along with our grade 7, some grade 7, 8, and probably some 6s in there too. So a special thank you for helping us make this area look so beautiful for everyone today.
We've learned so much this year, and this ceremony is a celebration of some of this learning. And so throughout it, we're going to be singing, starting with Mr. Dunn. We learned our colors.
Sorry.
What's your wrist? Use your wrist. Use your wrist. You can walk away, ignore the muddy clay. Don't let the room decay. Use your wrist. Use your wrist. What's your wrist? Use your wrist.
first person I'd like to call up is Molly. In kindergarten, Molly wanted to learn math, like 1 + 1 and stuff like that. Her favorite thing about kindergarten was recess and going out for lunch with Mom and Dad. When Molly grows up, she wants to be a singer like Kylie Rae Jepsen. Molly said the hardest thing about kindergarten was eating all her lunch. In kindergarten, Landon wanted to learn about dogs. His favorite thing about school is playing. When Landon grows up, he wants to be a pilot. Landon says the hardest thing about kindergarten was putting stuff together like Lego. Michael. Elizabeth. In kindergarten, Elizabeth wanted to learn how to say her ABCs just right. Her favorite thing about school was making new friends and playing with her new friends. When Elizabeth grows up, she wants to be a doctor. Elizabeth says the hardest thing about kindergarten is cleaning up after playing. Isabel.
Ready? Show the actions and we'll get a picture.
Can't hear you.
Elizabeth. Look here, honey. Yeah, look at us. Picture.
My dad's here. Who's Marvin?
Stay where you are. I can't see it. Okay. It is.
I don't want to